The 2011 Virginia 529 College Savings Plan CAA Men's Track and Field Championship hosted by VCU at Sportsbackers Stadium. 2 days of competition to crown one champion.
With a new meet record, our men's champion, Brandon Perot from William & Mary.
Our 2011 champion in the long jump from George Mason, Lavelle Handy.
In the men's hammer, 57.51 meters for our champion from the University of Delaware, Jim Schwedner.
That trio from William & Mary has been running together virtually since the first lap. Masson, Hardin, and McGrath crossed the line.
After the first day's events, defending champion George Mason was out in front.
Our 2011 shot put champion, a senior from the University of Delaware, our champion John Biotto. Patriots of George Mason, pretty loaded. Mason, UNC Wilmington, VCU. Mason and VCU. They ran out of time and Mason takes it. With a leap of 15.49 meters, he's from George Mason, our champion, Lavelle Handy. And it's going to be a William & Mary race. Brian Sklodowski takes it. There is a our 2011 decathlon champion, 6,479 points from George Mason, David Wellington. Men's 110-meter hurdles, 14.37 seconds to our champion, Lavelle Handy, George Mason. David Verberg, our defending champion from George Mason, he's running in lane 5. It's a green wave down the track. Big team points for George Mason with David Verberg leading the way. With a clearance, very nice.
The winner of the men's discus for 2011 with a winning toss of 50. From the University of Delaware, John Biotto. Biotto, Jablonski, and Flenskin.
Men's 800. A sprint to the finish, Zaharoni and Vanderham. Well, Jonathan Hall from Northeastern, he was great in the preliminaries. He was even greater in the finals. Here they come. Ruffin and Bond. No, back on the inside, way in lane 1. Big push, D'Angelo Wilson. Northeastern looking pretty good. UNC Wilmington is comfortable. It's Delaware and Northeastern. Northeastern. The Seahawks are flying, but it's Northeastern takes it. The Huskies take the gold.
After all the throws, jumps, and sprints to the finish, the George Mason Patriots hold on to become the 2011 CAA Men's Track and Field champions.
This year it was different. The target was on our back, but we returned most of the kids that had performed well last year, and they came through again this year, plus a few. So it's always different every year. I think this was equally satisfying, but different in some ways. So we hope to turn this into an annual tradition, pretty much.
We beat the record for the most points ever scored. But what's ironic is we didn't go into this year as hype as we did last year. I guess it's because we have expectations for ourselves. When last year we were trying to make a statement.
Our team just came through together and scored a lot more points this year. Everybody contributed, so felt more team-oriented than last year. So it's a good win.
Last year we had the mantra that we wanted to win the conference meet, and this year I felt like we weren't as focused coming in. So the last couple of weeks we really started to try to refine that. I challenged them to do three things. I challenged them to control their own destiny, so do what we were capable of. I challenged them to support their teammates, so get around and find the other events, see what was going on, and make sure we took care of that. And then that if things didn't go the way we expected, to be the one to be the spark, to be the one to bring the excitement, to be the one to do something that stood out and got their teammates on their feet and got everybody kind of back on track.
At times it felt more competitive than others, but we had a certain level of confidence coming into this meet, so our coach told us, he was like, just go out there and win. So we went out here and took care of business.
As soon as we get back, I know Coach Gerard and Coach Adine are going to try to push us on another level to try to make us ready. But at least today we had a good statement today that we're making noise.
The 2011 CAA Most Outstanding Track Performer is Rashawn Ruffin of George Mason.
We go at it every single day. Our coaches are drilling us every single day, and I don't see myself as the cream of the crop because I feel like I still have so much to go for.
The 2011 CAA Men's Most Outstanding Field Performer is Lavelle Handy of George Mason.
Last year at the national meet, I didn't make it, so I told myself that I wasn't going to let that happen again. So I trained hard all year, keeping those things in mind that drove me to where I was at. So I came out here and competed well.
With the top performances here and the kind of things we've done, we should have a good representation. A lot of these kids you'll see kind of moving forward the next couple of weeks.
Follow all CAA championships online at CAAsports.com.